how far the industry has come over the years. When we first started 33 years ago, we had calculators, pencils with pencil sharpeners, and we could change the spark plugs in our own engines. Now we have Tier 4 engines and computer diagnostics to check our equipment. Everything is done, all of our estimating and accounting is done by computer. And it's the same with the Blue Book services. They just didn't sit passively waiting to see what was going to happen in the industry. They're always on top of their game, always finding new and innovative ways to improve their services to the construction industry. And it's evident just by what you see today online. Their presence online is phenomenal.
Bidding has evolved in my business in many different ways, and it eventually started to go online. And since then, we've used many, many different services, and BB Bid and the Blue Book Network are by far the superior product on the market. It helps our productivity and our subcontractors' productivity tremendously.
Growing up, the Blue Book was just a book that's sitting on the shelf in all construction trailers, and now it's something that I can use on my iPad, on my cell phone, sitting at my desk. It's just a lot more than it was 15 years ago. It's really evolved, and it's really grown with construction.
We look up to Blue Book to get us connected with the architectural industry, with the construction industry, to get our name and product out to the right people.
RKL has been with the Blue Book for 50 years. When I first met my husband, which is probably 30-something years ago, I remember the Blue Book.
My grandfather was a large general contractor, did a lot of work for the government, built hospitals, schools, factories around the country. When I became an employee at the Blue Book in 1988, one of the first things I did was look at the archives, and lo and behold, in the 1943 edition of the Blue Book, my grandfather had the front cover ad actually on the book. That's when I realized there was going to be a connection. I did know it was a career choice at the time.
You know, if I step back to when we started, what was quality? What did we need? We needed a company name, address, a phone number, and what that company did. Today, our users demand a lot more because they're making hiring and buying decisions based on a lot of other factors. We've just expanded the data points and the information that our users have asked for over the years. So now when a user comes, he can actually see pictures of projects that a contractor has done. So we go all the way through all stages of construction, and we've built all these digital tools, and the beauty of it is we give them all away for free, because all they do is help bring exposure to our customers. It's all about bringing buyers and sellers together.
As soon as we put the content that had been in these print directories for over 80 years online, what we found is the users said, well, that's great. You know, I have access to that same content that I can see in print, but I want to do more. I want to be able to manage my vendors, select vendors, organize them by project, and communicate with them, and then have a history of that communication.
We are always trying to be forward-thinking. We're looking out in the industry, and we're trying to understand where the industry is headed and how we can help our customers get there. When we sign up a new customer for the first time, we're not looking just to create a one-off program for this customer and hold on to them a year or 2 years. We're looking to start a relationship that's going to last an awful long time.
I think how we've grown and survived for this many years in the business, you have to attribute it to how we are positioned and in the Blue Book. We get business from the Blue Book. We are in business because of the Blue Book.
I'm responsible for 250 construction professionals. These construction professionals each and every day build businesses in the construction industry, one relationship at a time. The transition over the last 22 years that I've been here has been incredible. But one thing we haven't changed is that ability to have people face to face throughout our entire workflow.
Our relationship with Blue Book has been consistent and strong for over a decade. It's always been an open dialogue between our company and Blue Book, constantly working together to try to improve the process. And so there's a real commitment there, and there's definitely a real long-lasting relationship.
You know, they're good from start to finish. They don't just come in and try to sell you an ad. They come in and try to learn and help your business, and not just sell you a bigger ad or put you all over the place to try to make money. They really want to help you make money.
This industry's given us so much over the last 100 years that we're in a great position to now give back to the industry and help the industry be more successful, to be more productive, work more profitably, to evolve the way they work in a technology-driven environment.
Consistent over the last 100 years has been access to the data that brings the buyers and sellers together in the industry. Book, online, cloud, mobile, it doesn't matter. It's relevant data, when you need it, where you need it.
This year, as well as celebrating the 100-year anniversary, we've also transitioned the company to an employee-owned business. And what that means is each and every employee of this business has an ownership stake. So now it's not just driving the passion that they had anyway in doing, creating the great applications and the great information and solutions, but now they look at it from the perspective of an owner.
Now we're going to have 500 owners keeping their eye on things, how they're going here, and keeping us in line, making sure we can continue to do the right thing. The culture was good before, but it's got to just even get better now. Right now we're doing so many more things for the customer than we did even a couple of years ago. Most proud of the fact we've always played it straight. That's really what it's all about for all this time. We've tried to treat them the way they should be treated, and it's gone both ways.
And I think it's really your reputation, how you handle people. Don't even say customers, how you handle people. It says volumes.
On behalf of all the employees at the Blue Book Network, I want to thank our customers and users for putting us to work each and every day to grow their business. While we fully believe that technology can never replace the relationships that we build in the industry, we continue to invest heavily in developing information and solutions that will drive this industry forward. We can all celebrate the successes that we've achieved for the past 100 years. But I want to make sure one thing is clear. The Blue Book Network is just getting started.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We all thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
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 Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.